Is the rapture happening today, September 23rd, 2025, or even tomorrow, September 24th, 2025? I don't think so. I don't believe so. This is embarrassing. I I've seen a number of videos of people saying that they have heard from God, saying that the rapture is happening on the specific date. Um, Look, if you're a Christian, you are either going to take Jesus's words seriously or not. And whether you think what he said about no one knows the day or the hour, not even him. Um, some people believe that's a Jewish idiom, referring to when certain things happen with the moon seasonally. But look, he literally said no one knows the day or the hour. And I think you can take that to the bank. Um, People have been making videos that they've been hearing from God about it's going to happen this day or at this time. People are selling like their homes, they're quitting their jobs. Like this is madness, and it's embarrassing. Like I I want, man, it breaks my heart. I don't know if they take Jesus's words seriously. I don't know if Jesus has the right um place in their hearts, or they hold the Bible to a high standard. They take Jesus's words seriously, and that's a little concerning when you say you're a Christian. You know, to be a Christian is to be a little Christ, to be like Jesus. So you'd want to sit under his teaching. You want to take his words seriously. And he literally says, no one knows the day or the hour. Now, it's it's good to hope for his return, and that's a good position to have. We should be hoping for his return whenever that may be, but at the same time we are to be vigilant, and in some sense we have our marching orders. We are messengers of this good news to proclaim the gospel to the people that God has specifically placed in our lives, in hopes that they would receive it and come into the family of God, and be reconciled with God. So, and there's so many like views, eschatology, how do you say that word? Eschatological views of Jesus' return and rapture. And you know, if you do some like serious digging about like the Left Behind series and stuff like that, all that started by a couple of con men, and they blew it up out of proportion because they themselves did not take Jesus's words seriously. They didn't do their due diligence. They didn't test themselves and show themselves approved, knowing of you know, the scriptures and context and things like that. So I look, whether it happens in a few hours, whether it happens tomorrow, man, just take Jesus's words seriously. Um, yeah, I don't know where you go from saying like, oh, we're gonna be raptured and taken up on this day, and then it doesn't happen. Like, what do you do? I don't know. That sounds just so embarrassing, and like it like really weakens your witness. Look, just proclaim the gospel. Just tell people about how amazing Jesus is, how awesome God is by what he's done through Jesus, and that what's at stake, and what they get to be invited into. Okay, that's it. And in the meantime, let the Holy Spirit work on your heart, and let the Holy Spirit prune the things he needs to prune out of your life, so you'd be more and more like Jesus. Please. It's, man, yeah, I hope Jesus returns in the next day or two. That'd be amazing, but just keep it simple. You know, stick to the main thing. Let the main thing be the main thing. And that's preach the gospel to the people who are specifically placed in your life, please. And that's it. Okay. Love you guys. Bye.